here's the Armenian Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. So tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and we'll probably have a photo shoot later. Fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev. Tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Makhachev Vs Tsarukyan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where this game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Tsarukyan. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
I need you to use that wrist
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Great submission defense.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Both guys appear to land there. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Checks the leg kick. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh!
He's got to keep pressing here.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to...
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Nicely done.
This is where he wants to be.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Takes his back now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Nice.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop! All right, take a seat, buddy. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with the next round. He was able to take him down repeatedly in the previous round, and not just take him down, but keep him there extendedly, stay busy enough for the referee.
Oh, man, to keep a referee off of you, you have to be doing a lot of damage or showing them that I'm here in position, not just holding on. I'm here trying to advance.
And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. There you go. There you go. Oh, he got to his spot.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start
setting up for submission now.
He needed the fight here, John. This is what he wanted.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's out. What submission defense on display?
Good work, guys.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Makhachev's in half guard now. Tsarukyan's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2. Tsarukyan has got the full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Protect yourself.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Tsarukyan is looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Tsarukyan's back in half guard. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
He's having his way with him here. Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
He's attacking guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Most fighters will tell you often.
He got out. Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward and off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure. So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Tsarukyan. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here.
Cannot take too many of those.
Back to the feet now. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
In the half guard.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, right into mount.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2. Heading back to the corner after that round, Tsarukyan's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Landed that left hook.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so...
Oh, hip toss to get him down. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
Makhachev's back to the side control now.
Changing the position.
Keep your top control and look for those elbows.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Let's work for that mount. Come on.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Right into side control. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have...
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice transition.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Don't open your guard.
Down into his mouth. Oh. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
Get out of there.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Makhachev's trying for a submission here. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm is deep.
Oh, great submission defense. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Tsarukyan.
Grab that underhook. Get the side control.
Getting them out here.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hits.
20 seconds left. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan.
I need you to move. Scramble.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, breathe.
Heading back to the corner now after that round. Tsarukyan's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's gonna hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
So he's really starting to put together some significant... All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of the kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
And there you go, again, half guard. There it is, now he's on the mountain.
Tsarukyan's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Nice positional control here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you get up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
You need to work on this position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways going for a submission. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. "20 seconds left.
That was nice.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Great ground and pound by this man.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right. I'm going to be honest with you.
Heading back to the corner now, Tsarukyan's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Clean with that offering. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Tsarukyan. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that. Gets the single leg takedown. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Tsarukyan. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he lands it. What a connection, right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with it.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ. Those punches to the body are really starting to take its toll.
Body kick now by Tsarukyan. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. All right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, you have very...
Oh, nice judo toss for him there. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute.
You need to fight back. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it.
Makhachev's able to transition back to side control now.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands.
And now he's in side control.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer.
Mount him.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 90 seconds to go in the fight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Short time, 60 seconds left.
1 minute to go in the fight. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Tsarukyan's back inside control here.
Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan.
Beautiful transition.
Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Tsarukyan, his cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Trying to pass all-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The
Ladies and
official
gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in and
5
resides with Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. You know the challengers are going to keep on coming, but this man is still the hunted, at least right now, at 155 pounds.
10,000 steps ahead as I smoke and choke on the street. 2017 was my